Today we'll be going over the process of bump starting a motorcycle. I'll be using my 2011 Suzuki Vstrom as the test bike for the process. The Vstrom is a relatively heavy motorcycle, which should mean that your experience performing the process will be a tad easier. We'll assume that the controls in your bike are at least similar. To start, we want to make sure your ignition switch or kill switch is in the operating position. Some consider this on, while others consider it off. So whichever you prefer to call it, as long as it's in the ready to ride position. For me, it's down, like this. You'll also need your key on. In this scenario, your battery is pretty well drained, so you'll want to wait to turn on your key so that the headlights don't drain your battery any further than necessary. The operation we'll follow has three main steps. Step 1, turn on the key and ignition switch. Step 2, put the bike in gear, pull the clutch in, and push it up to speed. Step 3, jump onto the foot peg while releasing the clutch and cracking the throttle. I prefer to use first gear to spin the engine more quickly, but if you experience lack of traction with the rear tire, it's best to use second gear. It will simply mean that you'll need to get the bike moving a bit faster before jumping on. Let's give it a try and then review the steps.
First gear, pulling your clutch, get running. Oh boy. All right, it almost started, but not quite. So I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm just gonna have to run it down this way. Woo! Oh boy, yeah. Like I said, it will wear you out.
Alright, now to review. For the first attempt, I wasn't moving fast enough. The timing seemed right, but there just wasn't enough momentum to turn the engine over. The second attempt was about as fast as I can push my heavy V-Strom, and luckily that was enough. Hopefully this short demonstration was enough to give you an idea of how to get your bike running should you find yourself stranded with a weak battery.